important leadership that you've been providing in our region. The United States is our biggest trading partner, and we'd like to think of the amount of trade that also the U.S. benefits from in the Caribbean. And so we're very much looking forward to these discussions today and seeing how we can enhance the relationship to our mutual benefits.
Very good. Is at both ends of the Panama Canal. China's running the Panama Canal, and they come to see this Biden, this guy who should never have been allowed even to run for president.
Where Chinese Premier Li Keqiang has met with Jamaican Prime Minister Andrew Holness. Li Keqiang welcomed Holness outside the Great Hall of the People. He said the two countries have respected each other and treated each other equally since they established diplomatic ties nearly 50 years ago. Holness said Jamaica is ready to actively engage in the Belt and Road Initiative and strengthen cooperation with China on trade, infrastructure and climate change. After the meeting, the two leaders witnessed the signing of several agreements.
What's up, beautiful people? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm called Irene Soita. Thank you for your support. Thank you for your love. I'm hoping that everyone is keeping safe right now. To all my black people in the Middle East, in America, in the Caribbean, Jamaica, hello, what's up? I hope by the time you get to watch this video, it will be a morning, a good afternoon, yeah, good evening. I'm called Irene Soita. To all my returning subscribers, I don't take you for granted. Thank you for always subscribing and coming back to watch my videos. If you go through these videos, this channel, and you haven't subscribed, kindly subscribe to this channel. Yeah, guys, so today I'm really shocked that America is finally getting interested in the Caribbean countries, Panama, Jamaica, and like all the Caribbean countries. Yeah, and we know very well the latest country that got Americans so interested is Jamaica. So you are wondering what is so urgent, or what interest does Trump have, or these other countries, these other world power countries that showed some interest in Caribbean countries. We had Russia. It had shown some interest for Caribbean countries, like Jamaica. We had England also had some interest for Jamaica, and now China they have been having that trade, they have been having that ties for like 50 years, and we know China has been in Jamaica. We have seen Andrew Holness meeting up with the Chinese president, and there are so many developments that China have done in Jamaica. But it's very unfortunate that Trump is trying so hard to make sure that he removes China from Jamaica. And like recently, Cuba is next to Jamaica, and Miami is 2 hours from Jamaica. When you're going to Jamaica, from Miami, it's only 2 hours, so it means that it's very close. But we know Cuba is also close to Jamaica, but Cuba recently joined the BRICS. You understand? So I think Jamaica is America is worried that even the BRICS are going to snatch Jamaica out of the Caribbean countries, and other Caribbean countries might also follow suit. So what is it there so special about Jamaica that these world country powers are trying to get from Jamaica? And we remember that Jamaica is the third country in the Caribbean, you understand? So guys, let us watch this video, and I'm hoping that down there we are going to have an interactive talks in the comments, and be so respectful. Where I've gone wrong, try to correct me. Corrections, I always take corrections seriously. So guys, let's learn 1 or 2 things.
We're honored to be with some terrific people that have been friends of mine, in many cases friends of mine. They've done a wonderful job in their respective countries, and we'll be talking about many subjects. trade. We always talk about trade, but we'll also be discussing, I have a feeling, Venezuela. That may come up in our conversation. It's become a very big topic all over the world, Venezuela. And we look forward to spending a lot of time together this afternoon and discussing ways that we can be beneficial to you and you can be beneficial to us. And we very much appreciate your being at Mar-a-Lago. It's a great honor. Thank you very much. Thank you, everybody. If you'd like to say something to the media, maybe we'll start with you.
First of all, I want to thank you very much for extending the invitation to St. Lucia to participate. I want to thank you for the support.
Thank you. Please.
Merci, Monsieur le Président.
Thank you, Mr. President. On behalf of Haiti and the United States are two countries that are not only friends, but very close. I am a friend, and Miami is actually less than 2 hours away from our island. And we are here this afternoon. We'll have discussions of good things, things that will be positive for both countries. Thank you.
Thank you.
Muchas gracias.
Thank you. Thank you all. Thank you, Mr. President, for your invitation. We thank you. The Dominican Republic and the United States of America are two important partners. In fact, the United States is our main economic partner, and we are here to discuss issues of the region, and we are here to your avail to collaborate. Thank you.
We look forward to discussions on energy, on trade, but on security as well. We look forward to discussing regional issues to do with the peace and stability of the region and how we can move forward with the prosperity of our people. So we thank you again for the invitation.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Mr. President. I'm delighted to have been invited here today to discuss certain issues that are of mutual benefit to both of us. The Bahamas, the United States has been our #1 trading partner. We are neighbors. We have great relationship. We will continue to foster such relationship. I know that the meetings and the discussion today will be very productive, and we expect to come out with positive views and feelings. Thank you very much.
I think that'll happen. Thank you very much. We appreciate it, everybody, and we look forward to the discussion. Thank you.
So guys, I hope you have watched the video and seen various leaders from these countries of Caribbean. Even they say that they're going to include in those talks, they're going to include Venezuela. So this is a strategic move by Americans, the American government or the American leaders. In person now is Trump. And if you are wondering why they are strategically looking for Jamaica, there's a video that I'm playing next. You need to watch it and see what in the box Jamaica has, guys. Jamaica geographical, trading wise, when it comes to security, like Jamaica is spotted, as I told you earlier, it was spotted by England, Russia, China has been in Jamaica, and now America wants Jamaica. So guys, watch and let us see what really is in Jamaica.
Why does Donald Trump want China out of Jamaica? Jamaica is the focal point of a global power struggle between two of the world's most powerful nations, the United States and China. One person who made his stance crystal clear is Donald Trump. As U.S. president, Trump was vocal about his concerns over China's global ambitions, including its growing footprint in Jamaica. But why is Trump so determined to push China out of Jamaica? What does this small Caribbean nation represent in the larger chessboard of global politics? To understand Trump's concerns, let's start with geography. Jamaica is no ordinary island. It's a gateway. Strategically located in the heart of the Caribbean, Jamaica sits on vital shipping lanes connecting North and South America, Europe, and beyond. Jamaica is also home to one of the most modern shipping ports in the Western Hemisphere. The Kingston Freeport Terminal is a key hub for trade, making Jamaica a critical player in global logistics and commerce. It's no surprise that China has been investing heavily in Jamaica, pouring billions into infrastructure like the North-South Highway, ports, and renewable energy projects. But to the U.S., these investments are more than economic. They're strategic moves in a larger game of influence. According to Trump, China is not just taking over. They're setting up shop everywhere. And he's not going to let that happen in the U.S. own backyard. Throughout his presidency, Trump viewed China as a direct competitor to the United States. For him, it wasn't just about trade deficits or military power. It was about influence, especially in regions historically dominated by the U.S., like the Caribbean. In Trump's eyes, China's growing footprint in Jamaica wasn't just a business opportunity, it was a threat to U.S. dominance in the Western Hemisphere. And for a president who championed America first, losing ground in the Caribbean was simply unacceptable. One of the most striking examples of China's influence in Jamaica is the North-South Highway. Built by the China Harbor Engineering Company, this $730 million project connects Kingston to Ocho Rios, slashing travel times and boosting tourism. As part of the deal, China received a 50-year concession to collect toll revenue, a move that has sparked debates about sovereignty and long-term economic dependency. China's involvement doesn't stop there. It has modernized Jamaica's shipping infrastructure, turning the Kingston Freeport into a key node in its Belt and Road Initiative, a global strategy to expand China's influence through trade and infrastructure. But why does Trump care so much about China's presence in Jamaica? The answer boils down to three key factors: strategic control, economic competition, and regional influence. Jamaica's ports, highways, and proximity to the Panama Canal make it a critical location for controlling trade routes. Trump feared that China's investments could give Beijing undue influence over these key assets. Jamaica's bauxite industry, renewable energy sector, and booming tourism market are areas where China is gaining a foothold, challenging U.S. economic interests. By funding massive infrastructure projects, China is winning hearts and minds in Jamaica, potentially shifting political allegiances in a region the U.S. has long considered its own sphere of influence. Under Trump, the U.S. ramped up its presence in the Caribbean. Programs like the Caribbean Basin Security Initiative and USAID provided funding for public safety, education, and renewable energy in Jamaica. However, these efforts often couldn't match China's large-scale infrastructure investments. In comparison, China gave Jamaica $2 billion in infrastructure, ports, and energy, while the U.S. gave $619 million in development aid and trade incentives. The numbers reveal the challenge. While the U.S. focuses on security and governance, China is reshaping Jamaica's physical landscape. According to Jamaica's Prime Minister, Jamaica welcomes partnerships with all nations, as long as they align with the country's vision for sustainable development. Jamaica's leaders are navigating a complex balancing act. While they embrace China's infrastructure investments, they are also working closely with the U.S. to maintain trade ties and regional security. This delicate diplomacy reflects Jamaica's broader Vision 2030, a strategy to achieve sustainable development and economic growth. So, why does Trump want China out of Jamaica? The answer lies in a mix of strategic control, economic rivalry, and the fear of losing influence in a region crucial to America's interests. But for Jamaica, the question isn't just about choosing sides. It's about charting a path that secures its own future.
So guys, welcome back. I'm called Irene Soita. I hope that you've been able to watch the video about Jamaica, this world powers countries wanting to make their way to Jamaica, you know. So it's a big question. Why is America so interested in sending away China out of Jamaica and paving way in Jamaica? Why? That's the big question, and I want us to talk about it down below in the comment section. If you have been able to watch the video, you'll see that indeed, truly, to be honest, China has really invested in in Jamaica, guys. China has really poured billions of money in Jamaica. It has changed all the the ports. It has built the modern construction of modern roads in Jamaica. We have seen, and also it has opened a very, very big road for Jamaicans. Poor sana. And it has made it so it has put Jamaican tourist on the map. You understand? And if America, they're just coming with in with regional security, we have to see that when we compare China to America, indeed China has put a lot of money in Jamaica. So we know that other three countries, like England, was also interested in Jamaica. We really don't know why they were so into Jamaica, and Russia also was also interested in Jamaica. And guys, when we were talking about Jamaica, Jamaica is a Caribbean country. It's a Caribbean, is one of the countries in Caribbean. You understand? And this, I think Trump is just afraid that when if China takes over, over Jamaica, then it's going to kill Americans economically. You understand? It means that China is going to develop Beijing, the tourist sector, the business like wise is going to develop in China, and economically, America will be left out. So Trump will do anything to make sure that he grabs Jamaica, and I'm so happy that the leaders of even the Prime Minister said that he welcomes every country that wants to develop Jamaica, so long as they align with the vision of the country. Even the leaders of Jamaica, that's what they say. You understand? You have to put your country first, because we are not going to accept second colonialism. I sometimes feel like China tends to China are the second colonialist countries that are people, you know, they tend to colonialize, they tend to come into our countries and be like they are developing our countries or helping our countries to develop, but in one way or another, they're just there to colonize us. You understand? Yeah, so guys, as it highlighted, I was telling you that even here in Kenya, when China came, we felt like they will always take all the jobs and give the jobs to the Chinese people. They will come here they will come to develop your country at $52 billion, and you do not have to refund them, but they will control your revenue. They will be taking the tax, and even for 50 years, you have heard that in Jamaica, they're gonna be taking taxes for 50 years. 50 years, guys, 50 years. Could that be the reason why Trump wants the Chinese people, government out of Jamaica? Could that be the reason? Because 50 years is not 50 years. 50 years. 50 years is a lot, man. A lot of years. Even though the country will be developed, and we have seen the highways, we have seen the infrastructure, the beautiful roads, but for 50 years your kids will not be enjoying. You understand? Who will be enjoying? The Chinese people, Chinese kids, because that money is going to China, and China is still developing itself. It's still building beautiful schools for their children. It's still building hospitals for their children. You understand? They're taking all the revenue, they build it. So by the time the Jamaican people gets to taste the money, the roads will be already again getting damaged. Or am I just being crazy or something? Am I just being crazy, guys? Is that fair? That's what happened in Zambia. Now they are in control of the Zambian airport. Are you getting me? It's like here in the SGR. When they built the SGR, the China government is the one taking the SGR money. You understand? All the money that is collected at the SGR is going to the government of China. Mark you, the people who are working there were not even Kenyans. Kenyans were handmen. You understand? Kenyans, our young men and women were handmen. You know, could that be the reason why Trump has said now enough is enough? Jamaica has to come back to America, you know, or will Prime Minister Prime Minister of Jamaica say like, no, we are going with Russia, or we are going to England? You know, like I told you, Jamaica is near to Cuba, and Cuba is one of the BRICS not countries. It joined the BRICS, you know, and Russia will also do anything to make sure that Jamaica has joined the BRICS, and that's something that is also scaring Trump, you know. Let us see what Holness think about this. Jamaica, you people of Jamaica, what do you think about it? Let me know down there in the comment below. If I haven't highlighted it well, let us correct each other, let us learn. It's from me, Irene. So it is getting dark here in Kenya. Today it has not rained. Look at the banana behind me. Yeah, back to you guys. I love you. I'm gonna see you when I post another video. Bye bye.